All right, let's jump into another deep dive. This time we're tackling the Camino de Santiago, and not just any route, but the Sarria de Santiago route. The one Amparo and Marlene completed back in 2024.
Yeah, I think their 2024 Camino is what really sparked a lot of interest from our listeners.
For sure, and we've got some pretty cool sources to work with for this one.
Yeah, we've got excerpts from a physiotherapist guide, a general Camino guide, and even Amparo's personal itinerary.
So like a multi-dimensional view of the whole thing.
Definitely multidimensional.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so first things first, like why is Sarria so popular? I know there's a ton of Camino route.
Well, Sarria is that magic 100 kilometers, right? That's the minimum distance you need to walk to earn the Compostela certificate. So I'm guessing Amparo and Marlene were aiming for that.
Makes sense. It's kind of like the official Camino starter pack.
Exactly.
And their itinerary actually calls it practical and accessible, that I like.
Yeah.
It mentions like an average of 5.6 kilometers between towns with services.
Oh, that's great, especially for new walkers.
Yeah, you're never too far from help if you need it.
Right, totally. Unlike some other routes like the Camino de la Plata, which Amparo's itinerary also talks about, some stretches there can be much longer without those essential services.
So definitely a more rugged experience as that route.
For sure.
Okay, let's say our listener now feeling super inspired, like ready to walk in Amparo and Marlene's footsteps.
Okay.
Where do they even begin?
PEP is key, and I was really interested in what the physiotherapist guide had to say about that. It's not just walking, it's walking well.
They take a unique angle, for sure.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see they recommend seeing a physiotherapist before you even go.
Yeah, really take it seriously.
Yeah.
But even if you're not doing the Camino, those principles apply to any big goal, right?
Totally, yeah. Daily exercise, gradually increasing distance, mimicking the terrain you'll face.
Absolutely.
All great advice.
Yeah.
Speaking of preparation, what about packing? Both guys have packing lists.
Yeah, Oaken and boots, those are crucial. Amparo's itinerary actually really stresses how important those are for, avoiding blisters.
Makes sense. Got to take care of your feet.
Think of it like an investment in a smoother, happier Camino.
Now, the physio guide threw me off a little bit with their emphasis on walking sticks. Why is that so important?
Yeah, it is interesting, right? They talk about it helping with balance, reducing strain on your joints, and even facilitating what they call an energy exchange with the earth to help prevent tendinitis.
Okay, that sounds a little mystical to me.
Right.
Is there actual science behind that?
Well, while the energy exchange thing might be more of a personal belief, the biomechanics are solid.
Right.
It really helps distribute your weight. You reduce that impact on your knees and ankles. Can even improve your posture.
So there are some real benefits there. I'm starting to see the appeal.
Yeah.
Now, aside from boots and walking sticks, what else do we need to know about packing?
Well, Amparo's itinerary reminds us to pack light.
Oh, yeah.
Avoid that backpack mail back home situation that I'm sure so many Camino walkers have faced.
Oh, I've been there. On other trips, it's way better to just pack less, do laundry along the way.
Absolutely. And speaking of Amparo's itinerary, you're ready to kind of dive into the route, really see what they experience?